Hi there and welcome to another episode here on Bustthenet. These are the Kingstonian Diaries. It's pretty exciting at the moment for me. I would like to celebrate a win over Swindon Town. That's going to be huge for me. But more than that, let's talk about how we've done things. Now, if you recall distinctly, I was talking about our run. Now, as you can see, we are now comfortably in the playoff spots. We've got 45 points. We played one game more than some of the other clubs. Naturally, we could drop out of the playoff spots at any one time. But look at how we were playing the season. It was at this point of the season where I was beginning to have doubts. We always have those kind of doubts creeping into us. I mean, we lost to Wickham Wanderers, and then we drew to Exeter City. I mean, we may have beaten Coventry City, but we were struggling in some of our matches. And even if I were to give the win over Barnet was huge, then we lost to Crewe Alexandria and we dropped. And then things started to come together. Essentially, for me, it was a question of how to handle the team. When we started the season, we started with defeats. Around this period, I was playing a bit too aggressively, and we started giving away points. And then we started using the low block, right, with the team, and we started churning in some pretty decent results. We beat Hartlepool, Shrewsbury, Blackpool, Rochdale in the FA Cup. I don't think we went all the way through to the FA Cup. We lost to Rotherham. They knocked us out. But we had some good wins over Forest Green, Lincoln. We held Ebbsfleet. We held Rochdale. And these were all with the low block. So essentially, we started not being so aggressive with the 4-1-3-2. Yeah. So because it has... we wanted to stick to one tactic and as far as possible. But then I started thinking to myself, there's a common denominator in how we were playing. A lot of the games that I would draw against were teams that were playing the 4-4-2. And they would either have a 4-4-2 or they would have wide players that my fullbacks just couldn't handle. Now, 4-1-3-2 is fine if you have the right kind of players. Now, we do have certain players. We play with a low block. Some matches we did okay. Some matches we kind of struggled. And the last two games against Notts County, this was a big win for us. We used our 4-1-3-2. We played a narrow 4-1-3-2 against them, and we managed to win this match. Then I decided to try something different. Against Swindon Town, we decided we're going to use a 4-4-2. So we ended up using a 4-4-2 to match their 4-4-2. But we didn't really match them in roles and duties. I have this 4-4-2 tactic, or rather a variation of this 4-4-2 tactic inside the book, the FM Tactics Handbook. I call this... this is my variation that I call the Queen's Gamble, the low block, Queen's Gamble low block version. So I've been using this. I used this in the last game because I need to mount some kind of a challenge to get promoted. And I'm thinking maybe the 4-4-2 might not be a bad idea. Now, the question you guys are probably going to ask is, what the hell is he doing? He's got an inverted wing back. He's got a trequartista in lower league football. Who the hell can play as a trequartista? Definitely not Tom Hanks. Or rather, Joe Hanks. Tom Hanks. Okay. So the person who plays this role typically is Derry. Now, even then, you'd be asking me, man, the attributes, they don't... What kind of an idiot does this? Yeah, I'm the idiot. Okay. So why have I chosen Tom Derry? First, he's strong. Decent acceleration, not that fantastic first touch. He can pass the ball. He makes some decent decisions. I want the combination play between a DLF support and trequartista because they're a double pivot. Now, the trequartista, why did I pick the trequartista? Because of his move into channels, roam from position, and he tends to get forward as well. So he drops really deep and then he gets forward. Now, then we have Goldberg. Goldberg's playing the DLF on support. So what they end up doing is they end up doing this. They double pivot all the way to the goal. So in the book, I actually have a sequence of shots where I show how they score a goal from a counter attack. These are all sequenced so that you can see how we move from a low block into a goal scoring opportunity for this guy, the Mazzala. The Mazzala comes in and scores the goal. So these guys, well, it's the way we set things up. Then I've got an inverted wingback. Now, naturally, the inverted wingback is the big headache for me because I really need a defensive midfielder in this position. But Christian Scales is having to come to terms with it. So far, he's doing okay. Now, Why have I gone with a Trequartista? I could have gone with other roles, but I think a Trequartista, yes, the current ability requirements are there. Dribble more risky, more moving the channels, roll from position. He's got a fair bit of work to do. But I have another player who can also play in that position. So I've got this player. The only reason why he's not playing is because his decisions are 3. Tom Derry's decisions are a lot higher. They're 8. And in one of our games against Swindon Town, we won this game 1-0. We were under a lot of pressure. But here you can look at how his key passes of Tom Derry were played. He plays them out wide for the players, the wingers, to get into position. So he actually he created quite a fair few chances in the last game. So I'm kind of happy. But now the big test. How are we going to do against MK Dons? So I'm still waiting for the scout report. Well, MK Dons are coming into this game playing a counter fluid system, which is going to imply that they're going to work the ball up. 2, they're going to be pretty compact when they attack. So we might have spaces. We're going to allow them to attack us. I have to keep an eye out on the right flank, which is our left flank, because they have an advanced forward waiting to break through defensive lines with an inverted winger, then a deep line playmaker playing the ball this way. They got a winger coming down this way who's going to be supporting the deep line forward, so I can expect this fullback to get up. So we're gonna have to be prepared for this game, because counter fluid suggests that MK Dons are going to be pretty challenging match. In the table, MK Dons currently, well, they're mid-table. They've lost 8 games this season, and our last match we played them at home. They played at home to us. We drew 1-1. So now we want to try and see whether we can win. Another thing that I'm not doing at the moment is because the team is going to get promoted. If we do get promoted, I'm not saying we're going to get promoted. If we do get promoted, then I'm going to renegotiate contracts. But at the moment, I am very nervous about renegotiating contracts of players who might not play a part in next season's team. Well, Musendo is certainly a decent player. I have to just be very sure at the end of the season whether he still has a part to play. Who knows, there could be somebody out there who wants to come and is better. Well, it's time now as the case versus the Dons. And, well, the decision was made like a long time ago on who was going to be playing and who wasn't going to be playing. We've got some new additions. I'm going to put Mr. What's-his-face on the bench. Morgan Penfold has just not been able to play anything close to his... Morgan Penfold has been a bit disappointing. I mean, can't put too much pressure on the young kid. He scores a double hat-trick in the first 2 games and then after that fails to find the back of the net. Well, this is it. Yes, Joe Coffney is certainly very important. Will Keane has scored 20 goals in 32 games so far this season. Where the hell is he? Okay, shish kebabs. All right, we're getting ready. We'll drop this down so I can appreciate it. Now, we're not going to do any opposition instructions. I'll just run through my tactic very quickly. Now, this is my Queen's Gamble. The Queen's Gamble has got an inverted wing back, close down more, tackle harder. Backline. The backline should be told to tackle harder. I don't know why it's not. I forgot to put it in. I hope the uploaded version of this tactic has that. The fullback on attack, shoot less often, dribble less, close down more, tackle harder, few risky passes. Wing on support, default. This guy, he should be tackling harder. All right, we want to play the low block. Mazzala on attack, White playmaker, DLF, and Terry. So we're all set. And yes, no prevent shot goalkeeper distribution. Okay. Pray. This is going to be us defending again. So if our match against Swindon Town was any indication, we're going to spend a shitload of time defending. And we were going to be hoping for those kind breaks to come our way. Well, so far, Kingstonian, well, not too bad. This is the thing about me. I'm always looking at these 2 things. The whole game, I'm just staring at these 2 stupid bars and going, all right, do the bars look good? Love with the ball. Plays out to Evans to Keane. So far, Kingstonian's looking pretty solid at the back. Fleming, the boys move to the sides. They read the danger scales, reads that really well. Plays it out. This is what I couldn't get the ball out. Okay, Cole. Back to Kazamo. We don't want the players to lose shape too easily. So he's gone back in. This is good. To Keane. Oh, this is dangerous. Cole has got the ball, comes into the box, but it's not an easy opportunity. Okay. I want my players to move like a unit, right? So when they close down, I see the danger man, like their strikers or some of their danger men. They're not they are ruled out as an easy passing option. Girdleston to Coveney. Coveney over the top he goes. Gonas inside the box, crosses it. It's Goldberg. It's the opening goal. You beauties. This is how we do it, boys. This is how we play. Coveney, look at that. I just love it when these boys play like that. Gogonas with the cross. Goldberg. Oh, you beautiful thing, you. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Absolutely scintillating. But that's the only kind of that now we end up defending. This is it. We get one goal like that, and after that my balls are in my throat. Scales plays it to Musendo. Musendo out. It goes to Davis is too slow. Doyle now with the ball. Now is the time when I start paying attention to my fullback on attack. And remember, they're building a lot of their play up down the right according to the heat map. But now they seem to be on the left side of the pitch. This is not looking good. Beautiful. No easy passing options. I wish I could roll it back, but I can see it in real time. Hanks free kick into the wall. Hanks goes back, picks up the pieces, looks for options. Yes, Gogonas is up there. Gogonas, go. Don't be an idiot. Okay, Coveney. Because when you play, some, like, if I were to play a high block, this team would die. We cannot handle high block. Low block, yes, possible. Medium block, maybe. But because ever since we went to a low block, the team has been so much more solid. Gogonas with the ball. Finds Girdleston. It goes to Goldberg. It comes to Gogonas. Gogonas is ripped off the ball. Doyle. Okay, now is when I'm looking at my boys returning to more disciplined shape. Keane, this is a counter. Coveney reads that beautifully. Tackle hard. Yeah, and he does it. Hanks with the ball. Plays it over. Yeah. If you're asking me, why don't you try and keep possession of the ball? No, we don't. This is not how we play. We kick the ball. Like, clear the ball. When I get into the Premiership and I have world-class players, that's when I start thinking about playing, stylish football. With Kingstonian, it's a different story altogether. Right? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. 25 minutes in. Cole with the ball. Yeah, and the thing is now I sound so happy, right? One goal in the lead, and it could these kind of things are going to happen. So I have to pray now. Okay, Tom Derry. A lot depends on you, man. Corner taken, a free kick taken by Hanks. Out to Gogo. Gogo takes a shot. It's a corner. Hanks takes the corner. Out to Gogo again. He takes a crazy shot from range. All right, we're defending a throw. I hate these kind of things because set pieces, there's something that I can't really prepare for. I mean, I can to a certain extent, but certain set pieces, you knew it. I just knew it. It was going to come from a set piece. And Besson puts it into the back of the net. Boys were in the correct positions. There you go. Covered. You can see they covered all the passing angles. This guy steps up like an idiot because the fullback was already covering the area. This header was made. We couldn't win the header. Coveney went up. His heading isn't so good. His jumping isn't so good. So yeah, at that point in time, it should have been. If I had gone to Odofin would have won the ball. But it's all right. 1-1. Please do not be a show where end 1-1. Because there were so many drawn shows. O'Connor with the free kick. Besson makes a great save. Question marks I have to ask about Sam Besson now. This end of the season, do I keep him? Do I look for another keeper? Doyle in the box. Derry looks. Plays it long. Goldberg can't get to it. Love now. Plays it back. This will be the keeper's ball. Besson now with the ball. 39 minutes. There's 6 minutes left on the clock. What can we do? I'm not seeing so much pressure on my right flank. Cole. Out wide goes to Fleming. Fleming comes inside. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Since you're playing like that, you are now becoming a wing back on attack. Yes, we are going a bit crazy. Cool. Yeah, because I see that their winger on the left flank, he's cutting inside a lot more. So I'm going to try and unleash Girdleston to attack that flank. Joe Hanks is at 6.4. Now dropping to 6.2. I got to have a little chat with Joe Hanks. Okay. All right, where is Joe Hanks? Where are you? All right, talk to this player. Assertive. There's one, yeah, whatever. So let's see if that happens. Okay, tactics. Let's go second half. Derry to Scales. Scales to Derry. Now to Goldberg. Goldberg plays it to Musendo. Musendo holds the ball up and plays a ridiculous pass to nobody. Okay, Davis, brilliant challenge there by Davis. All right, we're going to take a chance. We're still playing the low block, but I'm going to change my mentality to control. I think I take a bit more of a risk moving the ball up now. Kovney, 6.6. Odofin, 6.5. Not ideal. But now Tom Derry is not playing well. So, Tom Derry can be a match winner. Problem is, I just have to hope that, if by the 70th minute I don't see an improvement in Tom Derry, I will take him off and I'll put on Ozaki Bascom. All right, Tom Derry not looking too good, so we're going to take him off. Yes, it's a tough role to fill. That's why I'm lucky that I have two players. Ozaki Bascom's got dribbling and strength. But it doesn't have his decisions, that's the problem. Keane to Casamu to Thomas. Thomas strikes it from range. All right, 66 minutes in. Corner, Davis to take this. Into the box, he goes. Bascom! Odofin! 2-1! Yes! Come on, boys. Come on. Let's go. It's a corner. Taken well by Davis. Into the box. Bascom! 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 What a substitution that turned out to be. All right, Bascom comes on. Feeds Odofin from a corner for the lead again. Okay, now what do we do? All right, now we come back here. You go back to fullback on attack, and let's drop the mentality down to standard. I'm expecting a backlash with 20 minutes to go. Look at that. 11 long shots from MK Dons. Now, this is what I call a low block. Thank you very much. 80. Okay, Evans again. Out he goes. We got Cole now. Kasumu to Evans. The boys are back defending. It's over. Sales over. Not an easy opportunity. 10 minutes to go. All right, now we are thinking about holding this. All right, but my players don't have the wherewithal to pass the ball to each other and keep possession of the ball. We're just not that good. So let's not try to work, play out a defense and all that nonsense. Okay, let's just hoof the ball. Hoof. Kovney, forward. Girdleston today. I don't want these boys to do that, but that's because I'm playing on standard. Standard mentality. Okay, we've got Johnston. Long kick out. Girdleston wins the header. All right, we're changing mentality back to control. I think we're just too cautious at the moment. Scales with a long ball out to Goldberg. Goldberg gets away. 87, 88. I'm the reason why I changed my mentality up to control is because I'm nervous. Okay, sometimes I can't handle defending for such long periods of time. It's just not in my DNA. The way I create tactics, it's all about attack. But yes, we've done it. Kingstonian 2, MK Dons 1. Yes, we're singing, we're dancing. The K's have done it again. All right, let's look at the team analysis. Now, this is going to be important because when you play a low block, you're going to have to deal with shots. There is no two ways about it. You can't do a low block and say, I don't want to have any shots on my goal. You're playing a low block. Live with it. So you have to live with the low block, the shots that you're going to see. So these are all the shots that they took. There were only one. The shot on goal was the only shot that they had which was central inside the box here. If we remove that now and we check out the other shots, right? The shots that were saved, okay, these are the majority of their shots. Look at this. It's like most of them outside the box. Then we take out the ones that the keeper saved. Again, 3 of them from outside the box. So this is something that, the low block, you'll see this in a low block. This is our 2 shots on goal inside the box, right? I mean, like, how are you going to miss this? This is what I call clear-cut chances. I've been wanting to do XG analysis on this game, but there are too many elements in XG analysis. XG analysis basically is much better than telling whether you got good chances from CCCs. Probably XG analysis is, if I want to apply XG analysis to this game, I'm going to spend a shitload of time manually getting those figures, and I don't want to do that because I know there are people who are doing it on FM mobile, and I give credit to them for doing that, but I just don't have the time nor the patience to do this. So what I normally do in my game is this. In order for me to assess whether a tactic is any good, I have to know whether or not I get really good chances inside the box. So then it becomes a question of the quality of my chances. It means that if I were to look at this game, okay, we had these 2 shots inside the box which turned out to be goals. Shots off target, I had 2 inside the box as well. All right, and 4 outside the box. That's 50%. Then I got shots saved, 2 inside the box, 2 outside the box, 50% again. Shots blocked, 2 inside the box, 2 outside the box, and a couple of here. Okay, so fine. Shots that were hang on a minute. Shots that were blocked. So these are defenders. So very nice, because what I can see is that the quality of my chances on average, right, are better than MK Don's chances on goal, because you have to kind of like be able to see whether your tactic is creating quality chances. And it's not CCCs. I don't pay any attention to CCCs. I really don't care. It's when you play the game, you got to see how your boys, what kind of chances do they create? Are the chances that you create good chances or not? Because most people might go, oh yeah, your match stats, well, you had like 2 clear-cut chances out of 15. That's shit, man. I'm like, 2 clear-cut chances inside the box. Very nice. We saw what those 2 chances were. 7 of my shots were long shots. Now I'm playing a low block, so I'm getting a lot of time inside the defense, and I'm creating quality chances here. 12 of their chances were long shots out of 17. So we did a really good job of reducing the amount of quality chances that they had, and instead what we had were better chances. So I'm pretty happy. 6 on target. We are really, really happy with how we played. Again, now Tom Derry in this game. I think Tom Derry didn't play too well today in the game. Tom Derry, normally he plays much better. 6.3. Well, Joe Hanks as well, Mazzala. Maybe he's not cut out to be a Mazzala, 6.2. So these 2 are the roles that I'm a bit concerned about, the Mazzala and the Trequartista. Now, there have been games where Tom Derry has been absolutely brilliant as a Trequartista. So I will chalk this down to a one-off. But if I see this happening for like 4 or 5 games, then I'll start training them. I'll train him as a Trequartista, and I'll train him as a Mazzala. Hopefully that makes them more familiar with the role. Overall, though, I have to say the boys have played well. There's one more thing as well, key pass combinations. Now, so you should always do key pass combinations. All right, so here we've got the key pass combinations, and I'm looking at the passing combinations for Kingstonian here. All right, so if you were to look at the whole picture, this is what you'll see in the whole picture. But what does it tell you? Basically, nothing much. I would normally draw this on a piece of paper to analyze the tactic a bit more. This is what I'm paying attention to. How do my players play? Who is the more important player here? On my left flank, I have Rugari Musendo. Rugari Musendo was playing as the white playmaker. We want to keep the possession of the ball on the left flank effectively. So we got Rugari. Rob Girdleston played a very good game with Kenny Davis. Now, Kenny Davis is my deep line playmaker on the right flank. So my fullback and my right back combine very well. My Mazala and my playmaker combine brilliantly to keep possession of the ball. And then my Mazala, and so my playmaker, wide playmaker, and my deep line playmaker also combine really well with 30 passes between them. And my inverted wingback and my playmaker. So here, the key player here is Rugare Musendo. So should I extend his contract? Should I offer him a new contract? Because he could be the missing piece in our little tactic. And if I don't, can you imagine? He's got 6 months left of the contract. He might, if I don't, he might want to go away. Kingstonian move up to 48 points. We're level with Bristol Rovers on points, but we're just behind them on goal difference, just by 1 goal. Oh, this is looking good. We have really, look at this. Oh man, the boys have shown some class. This was certainly a match. I mean, this is probably one of the most fun matches I've played, because I ended up being so exhilarated at the start, and then I became like so depressed after we conceded a goal, and then we came back with our own set piece. Oh, you beauties, the K's are on a roll. Oh, yes. We keep this going, boys. It's 3 wins on the trot. And we got Crawley, Newport, Coventry, Wickham for the boys at the top of the table. Can we put in a show here? I don't know. It's still a long way to go. There's plenty more. Bradley Goldberg is scoring 17 goals. Of course, Giannis Constantino was our last great goal scorer. But Bradley Goldberg, he's not somebody I would want to play as a striker. He's got decent decisions, 8. Okay, so I play him. He scores some goals. I don't know, because they're all easy chances for him, right? All literally tap-ins half the time, or one-on-one situations. But now I'm toying with the idea, if this is going to continue, I got to bring the big man in. If this is working, the big man has to start playing. Giannis Constantino, can you get onto the act? So in order for him to play this position, we have to tell him to work on his passing. His passing has to improve. If his passing doesn't improve, he cannot play as a deep line forward. So we're training him as a deep line forward. He is going to have to work on this game, part of his game. Once he starts improving, Giannis Constantino will make an appearance. It's been a while, but it's 2 wins on the trot. MK Dons now the next victims of our low block strategy. Once again, the tactic is very simple. There's no rocket science to my low block. So it's the Queen's Gamble and the Kingstonian 4-1-3-2. I got a low block and I've got a medium block for this, and I've got a low block for the Queen's Gamble. And I love this tactic. However, if I were to use this with the top side, I'd probably turn this guy into a central defender or ball playing defender. I wouldn't get him to hoof the ball, because it's a waste, right? To hoof the ball, especially when you've got inverted wingback, playmaker, and a Mazala right in front of you. But the reason why he does that is because sometimes I might lose the ball here, and I don't want this guy to start, thinking, oh, should I try something nice and exquisite? Let me give the ball to the playmaker. No shit, just kick the ball. Okay, so far it's worked, and it's worked really well. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Kingstonian Diaries. Your support means a lot to me, and you brought the channel to 1 million views, and I'm very excited about it. So I'm doing a giveaway. It's the FM Tactics Handbook. On the thumbnail it says 19 tactics, but it's not 20 tactics. When I wrote the handbook initially, it's only about 40 pages. Now it's 51, I think. It is growing. So it's just tactics with templates. Tactics that act like templates, right? So you can use those tactics. These are tactics I use on the show. So when I try a new tactic, or I keep using a new tactic, I might add them to the book, and I'll send it to all subscribers of the channel and all the chaps who follow me on Twitter. So thank you for all the support you've given me in the last year. You've taken me from 1,500 subscribers to well over 6,000, 1 million views on the channel. I am very, very happy. I'm humbled by all the support my patrons have given me as well. So I want to thank them. Because of them, I can do this. And I have to thank them as well. That this FM Tactics Handbook would not have been possible without their support. So thank you, everybody, for being a part of the channel and helping me grow. I truly appreciate it. So you guys take care, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye-bye.